श्रीमान वेंकटनाथार्य कवितार्किक केसरी वेदांताचार्य वर्ग्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृते श्रीवासरंग परकाल मुनित्रयाप्त लक्ष्मात्मरक्षण यतियुगागमान्तम् आचार्य भक्ति परिपूतमनर्गशीलं गोपाल देशिक मुनिं गुरुमाश्रयामः। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे सुखतातं तपोनिधिं। So the 16th Sloka we will briefly talk about today. There are so many wonderful, exhaustive, extensive anubhavams, the commentaries on Vishnu Sahasranama, the individual names by all the acharyas. There are very many commentaries in very many languages. The first among them is one by Adi Shankara, and there is one by Ramanuja's Shishya, one of the Shishya, by name Sri Parasara Bhattar, the son of Kuresha. He was a great scholar, Parasara Bhattar, and he had written a commentary called Bhagavad Guna Darpanam. Darpan in Hindi as well as Sanskrit means mirror. The mirror that reflects the gunams of Bhagavan, the attributes of Vishnu. So the entire 1000 names are the attributes, the gunams, the qualities, the Kalyana gunams of Vishnu. And the Madhvacharya had written, there are very many commentaries. So we enjoy combining these three essentially names, the commentaries. So today the 16th Sloka, Bhrajishnur Bhojanam Bhokta Sahishnur Jagadhadijaha Jagat Adijaha Anagho Vijayo Jeta Vishwayo Nifpunarvashuhu. Bhrajishnu. Bhrajishnu means one who is Parama Tejasvi, Tejas, effulgent, one who is glowing. He is Paranjoti. He is a Jyoti, the lustrous. Bhrajishnu. Bhojanam. You know what is Bhojanam? Bhojanam is Bua, food, Prasadam. So Bhojanam is the food. He is the food. Who is the food? Perumal is the food. Vishnu is the food. Why? Because food means joy, enjoyment. When we have a sweet, a gulab jamun or kesari or jangri or jalebi, whatever, it is so enjoyable. And who is the enjoyer? We. And the enjoyer is called Bhokta. The enjoyed is called Bhojanam. The food is being enjoyed by the enjoyer, the Bhokta. So here, what a beautiful way in which the names are given. Bhojanam Bhokta. He is the object of enjoyment, Perumal. And he himself is the one who enjoys. How is it possible? It's contradictory. Yes, it is, but it is also enjoyable because Unnum Shoru, Parugum Neer, Tinnum Vettila Ellam Kannan, Swami Nammalvar says in Thiruvaimozhi. Unnum Shoru, Kannan, Krishna, Lord Krishna is the food. He is the one for enjoyment. Look at his eyes, look at his lips, look at his forehead, look at the black, curly, beautiful tresses, dark tresses. Look at the red, quivering lips. Look at his chubby cheeks. Look at his red, well-spread, ruddy-lined, large, sparkling, twinkling eyes, mischievous eyes. Kariyavagi pudai parandu milirந்து செவ்வரியோடிய நீண்ட அந்த பெரியவாய கண்கள். Look at those eyes. It's so large, so beautiful, so wide open. So much enjoyable, those eyes. Look at those limbs, the hands, the fingers. It's like a red lotus flower. The way he holds the flute is so nice. And look at his knees, look at his thigh, look at the calf muscle, look at those two cute little lotus feet. Underneath the feet is another red lotus flower. He is full of red lotus flower pond. He is like a pond where there are 101 red lotus flowers are there. And with his mischievous smile, with his eyes, with his divine flute, he simply captivates us. We cannot get satisfied enjoying him. He is the object of enjoyment. He is only for our enjoyment. If we enjoy him, we would not enjoy anything else. Trippan Alvar, one of the Alvar says, Aranga en amudanai kanda kangal mattondrinai kanave. The eyes that have seen my Lord will not see anything else. Alvar says. The eyes, he has detached himself from the eyes. His own eyes, now it has become that eyes which have seen my Lord. He has attached himself with the Lord. The eyes that have seen my Lord will not see anything else. And he united with the Lord then and there. So, Unnum Shoru, Nammalvar says, Parugum Neer, he is the food, he is the water. Tinnum Vettilai, he is the betel leaves. Vettalapak, he is the one. So, Poshakam, Pogyam, Tarakam, everything is he. He is there for us to enjoy. He is Ara Amudan, insatiable nectar, Bhojanam. Bhokta, he is the enjoyer. He is the Bhokta himself. He himself enjoys. How is it possible? Because he enjoys us enjoying him. I enjoy, Krishna says, I enjoy the offering made by devotee who is pure-minded. He says, Patram Pushpam Palam Toyam. If he offers a leaf, if he offers one flower, if he offers a kettle of water, a glass of water, if he offers a fruit, I am pleased as long as he is sincere in his devotion, as long as he is pure. So, I am the enjoyer of all sacrifices and austerities, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. So, he is the enjoyer as well as he is the enjoyment. He is the object of enjoyment. Sahishnuhu, such a lovely name. Sahishnuhu, Sahikala, we say, I cannot tolerate. Sahishnu, he is a Sahishnuhu, means he is the one who tolerates, who forgives us. Look at, just imagine within yourself, think over, introspect, how many papams we have committed. Whatever he says in Shastra, we don't follow. You don't eat, you perform Upavasam on Ekadasi, we eat stomach full on Ekadasi. He says, perform Trikala Sandhyavandanam, we don't know the spelling of Sandhyavandanam. He says this, we don't do that. He says that, we don't do that. He says don't do this and we do that. Whatever he says not to do, we do. Whatever he says do, we don't do. Akrityanam cha karanam, krityanam varjanam cha me. Akrityanam cha karanam. That I should not do, I do. Krityanam varjanam cha me. That I should do, I leave it. But he is called Sahishnu because it is nature to forgive the innumerable, very many sins, papam of people. When they become well disposed, devoted, surrendered to him. That is why Andal says, Vayinal Toomalar Tuvitoldu, Vayinal Padi, Manathinal Sindhikka, Poya Pedayum, Pugataruvan Nindranavum, Tiyinil Dusagum Sheppelo. If you offer flower at his feet, utter his divine names, fold your hands, contemplate on his qualities, on his glory, he would simply burn like a stick which is thrown into the heaps and heaps of grass, on the dirt, on the papam. All papam which we have accrued over the ages, aeons, yuga yugam, yugams after yugam will all be burnt. Poya pidayum pugataruvan nindranavum. All the sins that have been committed and those papams, punyams which are here to stay with us until the end of this life have been burnt. if you do that. Then what about the remaining part of the life? Don't worry, we keep committing papam and punyam every minute. Even after Saranagati, we keep committing. So we will have enough to pass the rest of the life with the punishment or the benefits because of the papa punya. But that alone, even that, he would get us rid of if we keep paying obeisance to him, perform namaskarams to him, think of him. So why we have to perform namaskaram to him every day? Because we perform papam every day. So Sagishnava, consciously or unconsciously committed by all the organs of sense at all times, in all ways, sins committed by not observing the Shastrams, by doing the acts forbidden by the Shastrams, sins that are common or uncommon, sins committed by insulting him, insulting the Bhagavan himself, and abusing him, scold him. I have been devoted for so many years, still you give me. As if you are Mahatma, we are blaming him. For all the papams that we have committed, he is keeping us breathing. He is keeping us alive. He has given us the limbs, the 5 sense organs. We have to count our blessings for him to bless us with such a life, with such a thought. And the sins too, he forgives even the papam that we are committing towards his devotees. If we seek forgiveness on that, he puts up with everything. And all this he forgives. That is why Sagishnahu. Then Jagadadijaha, he who was born at the beginning of the universe as Lord Vishnu. He is Paradevata, Sriman Narayana, but he has appeared as Vishnu to be among with Chaturmukha Brahma, the Brahma and Rudra and Vishnu, to distribute the duties, the creation by Brahma, the destruction by Rudra, and Vishnu be the protector. So even the Brahma says, by the grace of Achyuta, I have been given the responsibility of creation. I am born from Achyuta, the Narayana. And by his wrath, by the Narayana's anger, Rudra is born, and he is the destroyer. Born of the Supreme Being, we too, myself and Rudra, are sharing the creation and destruction respectively, and he, Vishnu, the Paramapurusha, is the protector of the universe. And he says this Brahma. So he mentions this particular line. So Gatischa Tastvam Deveshu Purvajo Jagatah Prabhu Rakshartam Sarvabhutanam Vishnutvam Upajagmivan. But here he says, God himself, the Devas say in Udyoga Parvam in Mahabharatam, you are our refuge, you are our Sharanyan, we need to surrender to you. You are the firstborn, Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, you are the Lord of the universe. You did not assume, you assumed the role of Vishnu for the protection of all worlds. So Jagadadijaha, he who was born at the beginning of the universe. Jagadadijaha, Anagaha. Anaga means one who is uncontaminated, one who is pure. Vijayaha, one who is victorious. Jeta, one who is the conqueror. He conquers even those, even the Brahma and Rudra. He makes them act according to his wish, his will, his sankalpam, his pledge. And he finally wraps up everyone during the cause of dissolution. He brings all the jivatmas again. Punarvasu, again he who lives in them. Jeta, the conqueror. Vishwayonihi, he is the cause of the universe. Punarvasu, he is the cause of the universe, as well as he resides in them again. In them means again in the Devatas, in Brahma, in Rudra, he resides them. Brahma says to Rudra, Tava antaratma mamachaye chanye dehi samgitaha. Means he is the inner soul of yourself and myself. O Rudra, he is the inner soul, the antaratma of yourself and myself, as well as all those who go by the name of Jivatmas, the embodied souls. Whoever is given the name, whoever is given the body, whatever the being, all of them, he is the Antaratma in everyone. And that is Punarvashuho. So we go back to the first word, which is so beautiful, Brajishnu. He is the one who is effulgent. I was listening to the Vishnu Sahasranama meanings by Sri Dr. Venkatesh. And for this particular name, he gave a very good anecdote. I would just mention. What is Brajishnu? I said the effulgent, Jyoti, Tejas. So there is a new movie which has been released by name Oppenheimer. Robert Oppenheimer. He was a nuclear scientist, and he is the one who was an American theoretical physicist, and he was the director of the Manhattan Project, and he is often credited as the father of the atomic bomb. So he wrote this Oppenheimer before they dropped the nuclear bombs in Nagasaki, Hiroshima in Japan. They had a test somewhere in the US maybe, and when there was a test in a desert, when they saw from a distance, there was a huge ball of fire when they test, and it went up, the flames went up to the sky. And Oppenheimer is the one who remarked that time, this flame that arose from this blast, from this test, appears to me like the 1,000 suns collided with each other, fused with each other, burst with each other and burnt to flame. 1,000 suns. And it looks like the effulgence of the Supreme Almighty. He did say that. It looks like the effulgence of the Supreme Almighty. Whether he did right or is the nuclear bomb is okay, that's not the point of discussion now. The discussion is the effulgence. Brajishnur Bhojanam Bhakta. Brajishnu. He is the effulgent. He is Paranjyoti. He is equivalent to Koti Suryan. He is equivalent to the million suns put together. So much effulgent. When he took the Vishwarupam, Krishna took, Arjuna could not even see him. He says, please come back to your original form. I cannot even see. It was so powerful, that light, that Jyoti. So he is Brajishnu. Adiye, Dhanyosmi. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Kunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha. Dhanyosmi.